All right, guys. Well, welcome back, and we've got the second game here of a doubleheader, and this was I guess, a morning-afternoon doubleheader, 3:35 start time. It's probably not going to be dark by the time this one's done. We're up against Warren Spahn, so Spahn of the Spawn Insane fame, but it's not 1948 anymore, 1962, and the Braves with a 12-16 record. The Mets, meanwhile, are now 4 games behind the Dodgers, still in second place. And we'll see how this one goes. It's Ojeda who throws the first pitch to Tommy Aaron. That's hit foul, 0-1, and there's a ball, 1-1. Ojeda's been on fire so far this season. There's a pop-up. Who wants it? It's going to be Tuffle grabbing that for the out. 1 away, sorry. Tuffle in there because of the left-hander Spahn, and Adcock takes the ball outside. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1, Joe. There's a fly ball over to center straight away, and it's going to be Dykstra grabbing that for the out, 2 away. 2 outs, here's Hank Aaron. So yesterday the Mets lose. There's a strike to Aaron, game 1 of this doubleheader, and there's a ball low, 1-1. Mets lost that last one 7-2. 1-2 now on Aaron. And that's high, 2-2. The hope is that the Mets can come back here and make something of this series. Fly ball to right. Strawberry's got that easily, and we go to the bottom of the first. Here comes Lenny. Dykstra was 0 for 5, I think, in that last game, and he blasts this one over to center. That is over the head of Hank Aaron, and this is going to be a double at least. So Lenny takes out the frustration by getting a big double here to lead this one off. That's what we needed, and here comes Mookie. Mookie with no hits, and he fouls that one off. Of course, only had the one game. 0-1. It's outside, 1-1. That's popped up. That's unfortunate. It's going to be Matthews grabbing that for the out. 1 away, and here's Keith. He takes a strike, hitting 453 now after that 0 for last time. 2-2 the count. 2-1. Little ground ball, that's back to Spahn, who throws to first, and Dykstra goes to third. 2 away, and here's Strawberry. Takes a strike. Strawberry hit that majestic home run in yesterday's game. 1-1. 2-1 as that misses outside. And it's fouled away, 2-2. Swing and a miss down by Darrell, and down he goes. He leads the league in doing that. We go to the top of the second. No score. Matthews fouls one away, 0-1. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-2. There's a ground ball, shortstop. Good play by Santana, who throws to first in plenty of time, 1 away. Up is McMillan, and he takes a strike outside corner. And that's blasted over to center field. That'll land in front of Dykstra for a base hit. Good line drive hit by McMillan. That'll bring up Frank Bowling with a runner on at first, and we go back to double play depth. And there's a fly ball over to center. Dykstra rushing in, has that for the out. And there's 2 away. They were trying to run, I think, McMillan, as he had to dive back in with that ball being caught. There's a fly ball to right field. Strawberry dives in and grabs that for the out, and we go to the bottom of the second inning. So Joe Torre, who was that last hitter, playing the game at catcher and just missing on that one. Here comes Carter. He takes the ball outside. And that's outside again, 2-0. Ground ball into the hole, and McMillan can't get to it. He dives for it, lays out, and can't get to it. This is Matthews stretched for it in the play-by-play, but we saw that was McMillan. So Carter with the base hit, and that'll bring up Ray Knight. There's a ball inside, 1-0. 2 hits for the Mets, 1 for the Braves. Double play ground ball. It goes to McMillan, to Bowling, and on to Adcock, and there's the double play. 2 away, and here's Santana. Little fly ball to left field, and that's going to be easily caught by Tommy Aaron, and we go to the top of the third. It'll be Mac Jones here to lead this off. He takes the ball inside. And that is crushed. That baby's gone. No, that's off the wall. I'm sorry. Dykstra goes back and grabs this one and throws it in. Close to a home run, but not in this ballpark. It's a double for Jones, who has hit so poorly off of Met pitching in the first 2 games of this series, trying to get his revenge. Here's Spahn, who fouls one away, and then squares, hits this one over to the first base side. Hernandez throws to third. I'm sorry. That's a really risky play. Santana makes the tag, and out is Aaron. There was no force play, by the way. He had to tag him, and so the Mets end up getting the lead runner. Here comes Tommy Aaron, who takes a strike. What a gutsy play. And there's a swing and a miss. 0-2 now on Aaron. That's ball 1-2. Fouled away. 1-2 still. That's hit over to left field. That will land in fair territory. That's got double written all over it. Wilson takes his time trying to get to that one, and here comes the throw to the plate. It's not in time from the cutoff man, and that's an RBI double for Tommy Aaron, and that scores the pitcher. It's 1-0 Braves. Up now is Adcock, who takes the ball outside, and then a ball that just misses, 2-0. Swing and a miss is 2-1. And there's another ball, 3-1. There's the strike. It's a full count. That's hit over to right, foul. Full count remains. And that's a line drive over to Santana, makes the play, and he throws over to Backman, covering at the back to double off Tommy Aaron. We go to the bottom of the third, so some interesting fielding there by the Mets, but we give up a run anyway, 1-0 to score. Up is Tuffle, and he takes the ball low. That's low again, 2-0. Low again, 3-0 the count. And that's low again, and so that's a walk there for Tuffle, and up comes Ojeda. Bob Ojeda, of course, going to bunt. Throw to first, nothing happened. It's fouled away, 0-1. And this is a bunt that's popped up. Spahn has that one for the out, and there's one away. Up is Dykstra. All away, 1-0. That's low, 2-0 to Lenny. There's the strike, 2-1. That's high, but called a strike. Full 2-2, I'm sorry. The ground ball over to second. Bowling fields it, flips over to McMullen for 1. Dykstra is safe easily at first. He's fast. So 2 away. Here comes Mookie Wilson. There goes Dykstra, and he's got this one stolen, I believe. Yes, 16 stolen bases, caught 3 times. So now Dykstra, the runner on at second, and here's Wilson again, and he takes the ball, 1-1. That's high, 2-1, sorry. That's hit to the right field line, and that is a fair ball. Wilson with his first hit of the season is going to be a double, and that will score Dykstra. We have a 1-1 ball game. And so the Mets able to get on the board. That'll bring up Keith Hernandez. Hernandez now hitting .448. He's been quiet. As soon as I called attention to him hitting almost .500. It's 2-0 now. That's fouled away, 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. There's ball 3. Full count now on Keith. That's wrapped through first base down the line. That'll be a double easily for Hernandez. That'll score Wilson. It's a 2-1 lead here for the Mets, and Hernandez with yet another double. He has 25 RBIs now. It's a 2-1 lead, and here's Strawberry. He had that big home run in the first game of this series, or of this doubleheader. 1-1 the count. Fouls this one away. Had a mighty swing, 1-2. Strawberry now 5 home runs, so he's 1 behind Aaron. And that's a wild pitch that's inside. And over to third goes Hernandez. And there's ball 3. Full count now on Darryl. And he hits a little weak ground ball over to Bowling. The second baseman throws to first. We go to the top of the 4th. Hank Aaron takes the ball inside from Ojeda. And there's a strike curveball. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Ground ball, shortstop Santana, 1 away. Here's Eddie Matthews. Ball inside. Another ball inside, 2-0. Fouled away, it's 2-1. That's fouled off, 2-2 the count. That's low, full count now. That miss is just low, so Ojeda hasn't struck anyone out and now has a runner on first to deal with. That's his first walk of the game. Top of the 4th, 2-1 Mets. And that's popped up, and that's going to be a blue base hit down the right field line, and that'll put runners on first and second. So we give up the base hit to McMillan. That wasn't much of a hit. And now with 1 out, there's runners on first and second, and there's a strike inside the Bowling, 0-1. Hits this one over to center, but it's going to be playable for Dykstra for the second out, 2 away. Here now is Joe Torre. Takes a strike, and a fastball low, 1-1. Little dribbler in front of the plate. Carter has it, throws to first for the out, and we go to the bottom of the 4th, still 2-1 Mets. And here is Gary Carter after making that play. And he swings at the first pitch, fouls us over to the right side, and waiting for it is Jones, but it's in the seats, 0-1. That's low, 1-1. fouled away that time. 1-2. 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts now for Spahn, and that'll bring up Ray Knight. 1 away, bottom of the 4th. Ball outside. That's hit over to left field, but foul. 1-1. 2-1. That misses inside. 3-1. There's a strike. Full count now on Knight. Hit over to center, and that'll be in there for a base hit. So Knight has himself a single. Hit number 5 for the Mets. That'll bring up Santana. Santana rounds that one weakly back to Spahn. He goes over to second for 1 and on to first for the double play. We go to the top of the 5th inning. And it's 2-1 Mets. There's a ball inside to Mac Jones, 1-0. Fouls that one away. 1-1. Inside again, 2-1 the count. Fouled away again, 2-2. Swing and a miss, down he goes. Ojeda finally gets his first strikeout of the game, 35th of the season. Here's Spahn. And Warren connects, hits one over to center field for a base hit. Spahn's not such a bad hitter, is he? He looked professional doing that one, and that'll bring up Tommy Aaron. So we go to double play depth again. There's a ball outside, 1-0. Another ball, it's 2-0. Fly ball that's going to be out of play. Strawberry makes an effort at it, but can't get to it. 2-1. That's a line drive over to third base. Knight grabs that for the out. 2 away, and here's Adcock. And that's a change up high. And that's low. 2-0. Ground ball to short. Santana to first, and we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. New York here with a 2-1 lead. Here's Tim Tuffle. And he takes a strike inside corner, 0-1. And there's strike 2 right down the heart of the plate, 0-2, and that's high, 1-2. Tuffle now hitting 222, and that's away, 2-2. And that's lined up the middle. How about that for a base hit? So Tim Tuffle figures out a way to get aboard, and at the bottom of the 5th inning, Mets with a 2-1 lead. There's a runner aboard here for Ojeda, and it's time to bunt. Tuffle's pretty fast, and that's a good-looking bunt. The first baseman, Adcock, has to throw to Spahn. Tuffle makes it to second, 1 away, and here's Dykstra. It's a strike. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. That's outside, 1-2. And that just misses, 2-2. Fouled away, 2-2. Fouled away again, still 2-2. Full count now. Here's ball 4, so Dykstra gets the walk, and that'll bring up Mookie. Mookie Wilson, who's played a game and a half, has a 200 average, hit a double. This is hit down the right field line. That's going to land just foul. 0-1 on Mookie. That's hit over to right center field, and it's going to land in there for a base hit. So Wilson has his second hit of the ball game. Now loads him up with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th for Keith Hernandez. Hernandez today 1 for 2, hitting .454 this season. And he hits this one to the left side, but just foul. It's 0-1 on Keith. This one is smashed to the right center field gap. That'll score 1, 2, maybe 3. We're going to send Mookie. He's fast. And around he comes. The throw's not nearly in time, and Hernandez reaches third on the throw. And it's a 5-1 lead now for the Mets. And so who's laughing now? Up is Strawberry. And there's a ball outside. Hernandez on a third, and Strawberry hits one deep to center field. Aaron has that for the out. And here comes Keith, and he's going to try to score. And he's going to be thrown out by about a mile. Keith Hernandez does not look like a fast runner in this game. We go to the top of the 6th inning. It's a 5-1 lead for the Mets. Here is Hank Aaron. Fly ball right field, out of play. 0-1. There's a ball inside. 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. Fouled away again. Hit to center, and Dykstra's got that for the out. 1 away, and up comes Eddie Matthews. He's over 1. He went around that time 0-1. I thought it was a ball low, and there's a changeup for strike 2. It's 0-2. Fouled away, 0-2 still. Little foul ball, right side. Darryl can't get there. 0-2 still. There's a ground ball to first. It's Hernandez who flips over to Ojeda. 2 away. Up is McMillan. McMillan's 2 for 2. 2 hits today. Takes the ball inside and then a ball low. 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Fouled away. 2-2 now the count. Just fouled away. Still 2-2. Fouled back. Ground ball first base Hernandez. Good play. Flips to Ojeda. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-1 Mets. Here's Gary Carter. There's a ball low. 1-0. Fouled away. It's 1-1. Sorry. Fouled away again. Now it's 1-2. Pop up. It's going to be the second baseman Bowling making the catch. 1 away. Here's Ray Knight. He hits a ground ball to third. That's Matthews who throws to first. 2 away. And here's Santana. Here's a ball low. That's a strike on the corner. 1-1. That's drilled over to center, but Hank Aaron makes a good play on that one. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Frank Bowling again. Hits a ground ball to Santana, who throws to first for the out. 1 away. Up now is Joe Torre. That's a ball low in the dirt. 1-0. Torre hitting 160, and that's a ground ball to second. And Tuffle throws to first. 2 gone, and here's Mac Jones. There's a ball inside. And a strike. 1-1. Pop up. Santana. We go to the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher coming in, Jim Constable against Tim Tuffle. Ground ball first base. Adcock to the bag. 1 away. Here's Bob Ojeda. There's a strike to Ojeda. Pop up. And it's going to be McMillan making the catch. 2 away, and here's Dykstra. 1 for 2 today is Lenny, and now he's 2 for 3. Promptly hits a base hit to right. And with the way the Lenny's been running, a base hit's as good as a double. Go to first, not in time. There he goes again. And he's safe. 17th stolen base for Dykstra. He's stealing more often than Maury Wills. Runner on at second. 0-1 count on Wilson, and there's a strike. It's 0-2. Fouled away. 0-2 it remains. That's blasted. That baby's gone. .445 feet on that home run, and Wilson, not known as a power hitter, is 3 for 4 today with a big home run. Here comes Hernandez. There was a little joke here, I think. Now batting is Hernandez. Few people know this, but in his youth he failed to pass his hunter safety test. The problem, he kept shooting off his mouth. Not a particularly funny joke. Thank you very much. 1-0. Now it's 2-0 on Keith. Fouled away. It's 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2. High. Full count. Little nubber left side, and it's Matthews throwing to first, and that does it. We go to the top of the 8th. Bob Ojeda has been gifted 7 runs now. The first pitch swinging is fouled off by Lou Johnson. 0-1. Johnson has not had a great series so far against the Mets. It's inside. It's 1-1. That's popped up, a little lazy fly ball center field, and it's Dykstra for the out. 1 away. Up is Tommy Aaron again, and he takes a strike. 0-1. Fouled away. It's 0-2, just like that. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. 2 strikeouts for Ojeda. Up is Joe Adcock, and he takes a curve. That curve didn't curve. And that's fouled away. That looks like that didn't curve either. 1-1 the count. Fouled away. It's 1-2. Curve is inside. 2-2. Ground ball. Great play by Santana on to first. 2 gone. Or 3 gone. I'm sorry. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. I'm not paying attention. Here's Darryl Strawberry. Don Notabart is the new pitcher, and he gets Strawberry to foul the first pitch off. It's 0-1. 1 inning pitched, and that's about it. Fouled away. It's 0-2 on Darryl, and Darryl might strike out again. And there's strike 3. Yeah, he didn't even try to swing that time. 1 away, and here's Carter. There is a ball away. 1-0. And a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one's high. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Carter. 2 away. I tell you, Notabart doesn't have too much, but he's got strikeouts, that's for sure. He's struck out 2 so far here, and that's both in this game. Here's Ray Knight, who takes a strike, 0-1. 3 swingers on this Mets team. That's sinkers outside, 1-1. There's a ball, 2-1 to count. And that's hit over down the left field line, but foul, 2-2. Ground ball to first. It's Adcock going to the bag. We go to the top of the 9th. Bob Ojeda trying for the complete game. He's facing Hank Aaron, who is 0 for 3. There's a ball low. And a strike, 1-1. That's a curve low, 2-1 to count. That's another ball, 3-1. And that's hit over left field line foul. So it'll be a full count here on Hank Aaron. Ground ball second base, and it's going to be Tuffle throwing to first, 1 away. Here is Eddie Matthews, and he takes a strike, 0-1. That's low. 1-1 the count. Inside, 2-1. There's ball 3, 3-1. Swing and a miss, so it's a full count now on Eddie. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. Ojeda picks up another strikeout. That makes it 3. And here's Roy McMillan, and this is the last chance. There's a strike in the outside corner. There's a little pop-up. I think it's Santana who's going to grab this. Yes. So the Mets take this one 7-1. Pretty easy win against the Braves. Helps get revenge for that 7-2 loss. And one thing I'll tell you I've noticed about this Mets team is that they don't tend to win 2 in a row. We haven't seen this team go in any sort of slump quite yet. It's early, but it's not that early. I think this is May 12th, 1962. And so you would expect a team not playing well to go into a slump at some point in time, and we haven't seen it yet. We'll see if this bodes well for the rest of the year, and I hope that you continue to stay here with us for the rest of this season. Exciting game. Mets win this one 7-1. A lot of big hitting, and I'll talk with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.